And now we're going on to looking at the weapon, and the droid can give us more information. Presumably there you could have chosen either of them to say that they were lying because we found out information about both of them. But you just choose one of them and it carries on.
Is there any other information you need? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KotOR. Is there any other information you need?
Interesting. No.
Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but...
He was having an affair with his wife, and
he was not
his gun
nice
was found on the body?
Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away.
He's already
said
said
that. Just out running. Of course.
So, what do you want to...
We already know that the weapon was Handon's.
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
Yeah, that didn't give us any new information. I want to discuss the murder. The blaster was Handon's. Oh. Oh, wait. Yes, the blaster was his, but he says that he reported it stolen. But then if you go to the droid, is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
No, there is not.
Very well.
So he was lying again. He didn't actually report his blasters stolen. Nope. He lied about it being stolen. Another piece of the puzzle. Blood sample was found on the weapon. Let's see. Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
So the blood was someone else's, and apparently both of these guys are injured. It didn't belong to the victim. Handon. He's clutching his side.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey,
Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong patukas magtalea. Ta kung Diyos takmiki grabal mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale o ganda naru chuchut. Moga siya pongka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes.
But no, they were both guilty.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukune mule rabes. Tong abong sha umnina. Wanga kumbist keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tun chichi idadwana. Kapapol pa mulje gumana. Ta kung Diyos takmiki grabal mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale o ganda naru chuchut. Moga siya pongka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukune mule rabes. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Tolpa da bongwalea gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulera.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Ta kung Diyos takmiki grabal mogo. Kachichu
I want it, got away with it too.
Tolbabank wale o ganda naru chuchut. Moga siya pongka bola wana chikne.
Yeah, well done, Hercule.
Podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga.
And they both get arrested. And I've done well.
Nita poe tikito. Tolpa da bongwalea gandonan chuchut. Kachichu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto.
Oh, good.
Well done. I'm impressed. I'm not sure I could have done as well.
Ah, Bastila's impressed.
Kunbis dolpi kikuyana. Dong patugas maktelea.
Impressive, aren't I, Bastila? Impressive, yeah. She have anything more to say?
How can I
Probably
help?
not. No.
Then I suggest we move on.
I'll have to level up first. Suppose I could talk to Karth, couldn't I? Nah. Anyway, that's that complete, and I think the only thing that's left for me to do on Dantooine is to go to those ruins where Revan and Malik went. So I'll do that next. You know, Karth, you're standing awfully calmly there, but that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt.